Ever pondered the fate of our world if the sun suddenly vanished, leaving us in an eternal night? This notion, as outlandish as it seems, isn't entirely without foundation. Countless myths from around the world have played with this very idea. Many of these tales often depict the sun as a deity, a celestial body that gives life. In stark contrast, the darkness is often associated with uncertainty, fear, and the unknown. It's a bleak thought, isn't it? This very scenario unravels in a fascinating tale from Japanese mythology. It tells the story of Amaterasu, the sun goddess, who once retreated into a cave, thus plunging the world into an endless night. Her tale is much more than that of light and darkness, life and death, or hope overcoming despair. It is an intricate narrative that transcends the sun as just a celestial entity, instead showcasing it as a symbol of life itself. However, to fully grasp the depth of Amaterasu's tale, we must first understand the world she was born into. A time when the divine and mortal realms were intertwined, where gods lived among men, and the world was imbued with magic and mystery. Therein lies the true essence of our journey into this engrossing narrative of Amaterasu, whose absence once turned the world dark. So prepare yourself to venture back in time, to an era where gods roamed the earth and every moment was shrouded in enchanting mystery. Lean back, unwind, let the ancient echoes of Japanese mythology carry you through the annals of time, to a world of magic, mystery, and divine intrigue. Before we begin our tale of Amaterasu's birth, let's take a moment to comprehend the celestial realm she was born into. This was a world far beyond ordinary, a kingdom full of gods and celestial beings. Envision a realm where the divine and mortal lived side by side, where every mountain, river, and tree pulsed with divine spirit. This was the stage for a universe of enchantment, where miracles were as frequent as the dawn of a new day. Here gods dwelled among men, their deeds shaping reality, their desires commanding the laws of nature. They were potent beings, each governing their own realms. Even so, these gods could feel human emotions. They experienced love, conflict, happiness, and grief. Their tales weave the rich tapestry of Japanese mythology. A sophisticated, exquisite, and formidable world where the improbable turns probable and the line between mortal and divine blurs. Now transitioning into the realm of Amaterasu, she was born into this world ready to etch an everlasting mark with her luminous aura. She holds a special place in the pantheon of Japanese gods and goddesses, not just for her radiant presence, but for the transformative effect she had on this divine realm. Her story is not just about understanding her, but recognizing the immense beauty and complexity of the world she was born into. In the illustrious array of Japanese deities, Amaterasu is a resplendent jewel. Forged from the eye of Izanagi, the progenitor deity, her creation was a celestial marvel. Upon washing his visage after a descent into the underworld, Izanagi conjured Amaterasu into existence. Her brilliant aura and sublime beauty left even a deity like Izanagi. Her radiant complexion surpassed the brightness of countless suns. Her eyes flickered with universal light, and her essence radiated warmth and positivity. The emergence of Amaterasu was an awe-inspiring event, signaling the dawn of new epoch. Her luminosity bathed the cosmos, banishing obscurity and bestowing existence. This enlightenment was not confined merely to the physical realm. It instilled spiritual clarity, purity, and accord. Acknowledging her divine potency, Izanagi bestowed upon her sovereignty over the celestial plane, crowning her as the heavenly queen. This was not a merely symbolic gesture. It was a duty she embraced with her whole heart. As the sun deity, she was tasked with illuminating the world, disseminating warmth, life, and hope. Under her rule, the high celestial plane flourished. Her light nourished cultivation, heated the soil, and brought joy to divinities, mortals alike. Guided by wisdom and compassion, her reign was characterized by tranquility and prosperity. Her light acted as a guiding star, leading the wayward and brightening the path for seekers. Amaterasu, with her dazzling allure and benevolent rule, was revered universally. Her light served as a beacon in the gloom, a guide for the astray, a token of it breathed life, warmth, and delight. However, as radiant as her reign, a sinister event was on the horizon, ready to encroach her rule, igniting a conflict with Susanoo and casting a shadow over her reign. Within the tale of Amaterasu, the shadow cast by her brother Susanoo is inescapably intertwined. A storm god for his chaotic nature, Susanoo continually sparked conflict. Amidst this turbulent dynamic with his sister, the sun goddess Amaterasu, a fierce altercation erupted. In a fit of rage, Susanoo devastated her heavenly rice fields, launching his flayed horse at her loom and inadvertently causing a casualty among her attendants. This violent outburst shattered Amaterasu's tranquility and disrupted harmony she had painstakingly cultivated. The consequences were monumental. The goddess of light and life was confronted with a severe personal assault. Overcome by the intensity of the situation, she sought refuge in cave of Amano Iwato, a haven of serenity. Her seclusion left the world enveloped in darkness, with the life-giving sun, and the world was thrown into cold and darkness. This darkness was a stark reflection of the turmoil that had been unleashed. However, this a turning point in Amaterasu's story. Her retreat was not simply a reaction, it was a strong message asserting the significance, respect, and balance. As she retreated, hurt and betrayed, the world was plunged into darkness. Nonetheless, the gods were not unaware. They understood the circumstances and the necessity of restoring the light. Amaterasu must coax from her cave, they realized. The sun has to return. Thus, the stage was set for the unfolding of the next phase in this fascinating tale of Japanese mythology, chapter marked by reconciliation and the triumphant return of the light. Stay tuned as we journey deeper into the awe-inspiring narrative of Amaterasu. In the obscurity, the gods hatched an ingenious strategy to coax Amaterasu out of her self-imposed seclusion. World was cloaked in a chilling darkness, devoid of any trace of light. Left anxious and desperate, the gods put their heads together, crafting a brilliant plan to restore the light. Their first task was to create a divine mirror, a masterpiece said to rival the luminosity of this mirror, a radiant reflection of Amaterasu's celestial beauty. Then they set up a jubilant celebration, full of such joy that it penetrated the all-encompassing darkness. The cheerful laughter and merriment of the gods resonated through the cave, reaching Amaterasu in her solitude. Intrigued by the strange light and echoing laughter, Amaterasu was drawn towards the entrance of the cave. Held high, the mirror gleamed with a radiant light that danced in harmony with the god's mirth. In the mirror, she saw her dazzling reflection. Unable to resist the charm of the mirror, she leaving behind the cave's obscurity and stepping into the world's light. As she did, her energy radiated, vanquishing the darkness, bathing the world in a golden glow. The gods' plan had worked. They had succeeded in bringing both light and Amaterasu, the revered sun goddess, back. The world celebrated her return as darkness was forced to retreat. The reappearance of Amaterasu was a moment to cherish, a moment of relief, a moment when the world breathed a sigh of relief, welcoming the sun's warm rays once again. With resurgence, light was restored and life began to thrive under the warm rays of the sun once more. The return of the sun marked not just the restoration of light, but the enduring power of that light. A glimmer of hope that illuminated the world, triumphing over the chaos of darkness. This was the legacy of Amaterasu. Her return signified resilience, the unyielding essence of light in the face of darkness, and the spirit that shone brightly, even in the deepest abyss. The triumph over chaos was not just a victory, but a testament to Amaterasu's unfading radiance, an undying beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. Her legacy continues to shine, reminding us of the enduring power of light and the unassailable victory over chaos. Amaterasu's tale is more than just a story of the sun and darkness. It's a testament to the enduring power of light, a symbol of triumph over chaos and a source of hope in despairing times. This tale, knitted into Japanese mythology, resonates with the universal human experience, reminding us of life's cyclical nature and the assurance of renewal. Amaterasu, the shining sun goddess, holds a unique place in the Shinto deity's pantheon. Her story encapsulates just her journey, but also Japan's collective journey, shaping the nation's cultural identity. Discussing her legacy necessitates mentioning her imperial lineage. Japan's emperors are thought to be direct descendants of Amaterasu, providing a divine sanction their reign. This divine earthly connection is a Shinto belief's keystone, emphasizing nature's sanctity and daily life's inherent spirituality. Amaterasu's impact is beyond mythology, reaching into everyday practices. Her reverence is ingrained in the Shinto religion, Japan's indigenous faith. Her is felt in grand ceremonies at the Ise Shrine, her primary worship place, and in simple daily rituals across Japan. Her story inspires art, literature, and pop culture, offering strength and stimulation to millions. Amid adversity, it reinforces human resilience and our capacity to conquer challenges and emerge stronger. The tale of Amaterasu assures us that even in darkest times the sun will rise again, bringing hope and revival. It asserts that light will always defeat darkness and peace will triumph over chaos. In this way, the legacy of Amaterasu continues to shine, illuminating our path towards a brighter future.